Okay, hey everybody. This is just a quick thing. The whole Charlie Kirk thing today. My prayers and my thoughts go out to all those affected and his family by this senseless nonsense. And then somebody actually had the cojones to go on national live TV and say what he said on MSNBC. And all this nonsense going on in the world and in this country specifically. I have lost all faith in humanity at this point, I think. Okay, I'm going to say this. Tomorrow is 9/11. I know I'm not going to any kind of memorial thing. And I sincerely... not that anybody's heard anything or anything, but tomorrow is 9/11, the anniversary of 9/11, 2001. It's been terrible at math. I can't remember how many years exact. 10, 11, 20, I don't know, 30. 2001, 11, 21. "24 years. Took me a minute. I know I suck at math. I'm terrible at it. Anyway, point is we have lost all our humanity at this point. First, the woman on the bus, the Ukrainian refugee who survived the war just to come here and be stolen from her family and friends and loved ones because of a nut job. And people defended that. And then we have what happened with Charlie Kirk today. You folks on the left have lost it. You lost the plot. And I'm not saying everybody on the left is like that. I'm just saying the ones who are, you've lost the plot. You've lost it. Since when is it okay to go around doing what you want to whoever you want? No, it's not. And anyone who does stuff like this think they're a martyr or whatever for the cause. No, you're just a demented, evil person who broke God's commandment. I believe it's number 6 on the list. But this is absolutely insane. What is going on with us? You don't agree with someone. That doesn't give you the right. I don't agree with a lot of people about things. Just the other day, I went shopping at my local mall, or I was going down by my local Walmart or whatever, and there was a person standing there with a Free Palestine sign or something like that. And guess what? Didn't say a word, did not engage. I do not agree with that sign. I do not agree with the message. I do not agree with anything at this point. On the left, anything that they say, I do opposite. I think opposite. Anything a Democratic leader says at this point, I think totally opposite. Because it's ridiculous. The level of inhumane acts that have been going on in this country alone. The things people have been saying even in this country. And not just regular citizens either. I'm talking Democratic leaders as well. Shame on all of you. To the crazy left, the radical left, because we are pretty positive this guy was on that side of things. Just because he didn't agree with Charlie Kirk on something, you do something like that. That man has a family. I do not have an update on his condition. I've seen a few things that say RIP. I'm praying that that's not the case, but sadly I think that it is. And if it is the case, RIP. My thoughts and prayers and my condolences to the family. I don't know if it's true, so please don't quote me on it. But I will tell you this. Shame on all of you. We have all lost our humanity at this point. I don't think anything would bring us together at this point. I think God just needs to hit the reset and we should be done. Because you know what? When you cannot even leave your home for fear of what some crazy nitwit would decide to do to you simply because they don't like the cut of your jib, then they should immediately... by the way, anybody who defends the people that do these type of acts, they need to start having consequences as well. They need to start being put right in the same cell as them. The people that wore the Free Luigi shirts should be sitting in a cell right next to them. The people that did this, and anybody who agrees with this, like the guy that went on MSNBC, the guest on MSNBC that said what they said, I will not repeat it. They should be sitting in the same jail cell. It's that simple. Because you do not condone this type of behavior. We do not condone this behavior. We are not animals. But I'm starting to think we are. You want to know why aliens won't come down and see us? Because we're just violent, crazy, immoral beings that have not evolved at all. We might have gotten smarter and got a little more technologically advanced, but moralistically, we suck. Okay? Anyone who can behave like this and then go on a national television and show that type of behavior is demonic. Straight up demonic. What is wrong with us? I have totally lost all faith in our humanity. I'm just telling you that. Because I'll tell you what, we shouldn't behave like this. That man has a family, or had a family. I don't know if Charlie Kirk actually passed away or not. I think he did, but I'm not 100% sure. And by the way, if you don't know who Charlie Kirk was, he was, I think, the head of Turning Point USA, or one of the members or something like that. Very popular amongst the young folks, like college age folks. He would have debated anybody on any topic. And he brings receipts. And then this guy does what he did. Not what he allegedly did. No. What he actually did. And he should be locked up and have the key thrown away. Because people like this do not belong in society. At all. Not even a little bit. If you're so willing to cold-bloodedly do that, you don't belong in society. Our society has fractured. Can you please explain to me why humanity has lost their souls? Because that's exactly what has happened. Humanity has lost their souls. Now, not all humanity. Oh, no. There's still people out there that are good. There are still people out there in the world that have a soul. I'm talking about the lunatics, like the guy that got on the bus, and that poor Ukrainian refugee lady. I'm talking about people like that. I'm talking about people like today, who did what he did to Charlie Kirk. Take him out of society. And any Democratic leader that defends this needs to be stripped of their title immediately and fired and never be allowed to work as a United States congressman, representative, or whatever the job title is. Governor, mayor, I don't care. If anybody, any Democratic leader comes out and does not condemn this act 110%, they need to be fired immediately, because that behavior is not acceptable. We do not behave like this in a normal society where people are supposed to be together. But no. What do we have? We have incidents like what happened a couple of days ago on that bus. We have incidents like what happened with Charlie Kirk today. What is wrong with humanity? The people on the radical left that think that this is acceptable in any way, I hope God has mercy on your souls. Can we, I can't. Anyway, guys, I'm not even going to tell you to like and subscribe at this point. I'm just going to say that I hope everybody has a blessed evening. And I pray that the person that did this, I pray he is taken out of society and locked away forever. Forever. Never to see the light again. Because we cannot allow people to walk around on this planet doing whatever they want to whoever they want without any kind of consequences. You want to know why we do that? Our society ends anyway. I mean, come on, peeps. And you know who you are. We all know who I'm referring to, who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the crazies who hate Donald Trump so much that they're willing to do such an evil act as this. The people that hate the right so much. And why do you hate them? Why? Because there's no freaking reason to. None whatsoever. Because guess what? In 4 years, those people on the right might vote for the left. The people on the left might vote for the right. You don't know. And yet you keep pushing. Sodom and Gomorrah, honey, we ain't got nothing. They got nothing on us. We beat Sodom and Gomorrah. In the Bible, it states, as in the days of Noah, so will it be when the Son of Man returns, or when Jesus comes back. Rather, when Jesus comes back, it states, I don't know word for word, but it says, as in the days of Noah, so will it be with the Son of Man, or with the with man. However it says it. Point is, you know what happened with Sodom and Gomorrah? We got them beat. They were corrupt. We're way more corrupt. They were evil. We are way more evil. The people of this country are way more. Way more. They were doing whatever they wanted to do, running around, males and females. There was no difference between, just like there isn't now. There was no law and order, just like there is none now. There was no peace, just like there isn't now. Do you want to know how bad it is when somebody is afraid? When people are afraid to leave their homes? And that's what it's getting like. I won't even leave my house unless it's absolutely 100% beyond belief necessary at this point. Why? Not because I don't want to go out. Oh, I don't at this point. And there's a reason why. Because of all the crazies out there. Because, goodness gracious, I could be just sitting on a bus. Sitting on a bus. I could be just sitting at a red light and some lunatic decides he doesn't like the look of my hair color, or he doesn't like my blue eyes, or he doesn't like my cute button nose. And that's it. I'm taken from my family. Point is I don't want this anymore. None of us. And what I find absolutely hysterical is I keep hearing the left. And the reason why I'm saying it like this is because these are the people that are doing it. I keep hearing people saying, oh, the right is violent. Oh, the right is this. Oh, the right is that. No, sweetie pies, that's y'all. That is y'all. Just so you know. Everything that you have been saying about us is what you have been doing. Just so you know. Because in society, there's got to be law. There's got to be order. In society, inside baby. Hold on.